Hello YouTubers, this is Tor5 once again. It's been a long time since I made another video, but I believe this is a good reason for me to make a video right now. For those who, but for those who haven't seen the recent Naruto Shippuden chapter 559, do not watch this video yet. I implore you to not come close to watching this video. So turn this video off right now if you do not want to hear what I'm about to say, because it is a spoiler, big spoiler. For those who have, or who just don't care about spoilers, then just stay here and listen to what I have to say. From the before 559 in the manga of Naruto, it was getting pretty boring. I don't know if anybody else would agree with me, but it's getting pretty boring. 559 jumps us off with Naruto basically splitting himself into four or five different clones, helping each unit fight in the war. And it's finally come down to now we all know who's in the sixth coffin that Kabuto resurrected in front of Toby/Madara. Now, in my past videos, I've said multiple times that it couldn't be Danzo, it couldn't have been Obito, it was possibly Izuna, which is Madara's brother, or it could very well be possibly Shishui, which is Itachi's best friend, or Kagami Uchiha. Right now, I'm still sticking to a few of those, and one in particular may be a possibility, but I'm still doubting it, and I'll tell you why. But ladies and gentlemen, the person that was in the sixth coffin has been shown finally on the battlefield, looking right at Naruto on top of a mountain. And that person is Madara Uchiha. Kabuto finally resurrected his trump card, which is Madara, the actual Madara. Whoever's underneath that mask is on his way right now to the location of where Naruto is. Naruto, Gaara, the Titsukage, and the I forgot what the other Kage that's standing there is, but it's getting crazy. It's getting down to the nitty gritty. And also Sasuke, he's on his way, and who knows what happened to Itachi, because if by what I remember, after Itachi after he sealed Nagato, which is Pain, he said he was going to get Kabuto. He was going after Kabuto. When Kabuto found that out, that Itachi was on his way, he said, okay, it's time for me to pull out my trump card. And I don't know if he was saying it that he's going to have his trump card fight Itachi, or he's just pulling it out because Itachi was his best person. Him and Itachi and Nagato was his best two people to be resurrected. And now both of them are out of his power now, especially Nagato, since he's been sealed by the Susanoo, Itachi Susanoo. Now it's Toby is, I can't call him Toby Madara anymore, because now we've seen who Toby was, who is behind, we see now that Madara has been dead this whole time. That answers a lot of the questions as to who was behind the mask, who went after Naruto when he was a baby, that the fourth Hokage fought, who in turn made him use the Death Reaper seal. Now we know who was behind, well, we don't necessarily know who was behind the mask exactly, but I'm leaning more towards Kagami. I mean, it's debating between Kagami and Shishui, because they showed a little bit of Shishui of how he lost his eyes, and, you know, Itachi talking about the Kodo Amaterasu, I think that's what it was called, that he used to get out of the reanimation control that Kabuto had on him. But it's highly likely that it may actually be Kagami. Like I said in probably two videos that I've made in the past, that it's got to be Kagami, because the rumors are that Kagami is Madara's son, which is one reason why Toby would have been terrified at seeing that coffin open when Kabuto first confronted Toby in the manga, or in the manga and in the series. Also, there's been people saying that, okay, whoever's behind that mask has got to be Obito, and also the first Hokage is going to come back, or the fourth Hokage has got to come back now to fight Madara. No, that for one, the first Hokage, second Hokage, third, and fourth are all trapped in the Death Reaper seal. They cannot be resurrected. If they were going to be able to be resurrected, they would have been resurrected already. Okay, he would have been put them on the battlefield, and the battle would have been over. Instead of that, that's why Madara was Kabuto's trump card. He's the top guy who nobody in their right mind, any Kage, every single one of the Kages that are out there still alive right now, are not going to be able to come up against Madara, the actual Madara. Now, one thing about that also is looking at Madara, looking at how his reaction was to being resurrected, and his expression on his face when you actually seen that it was actually Madara. He looks very calm. He doesn't look maniacal, methodical like the whole stories are being told upon. But when you also think about it, the stories that you hear about Madara is coming from the point of the Senzu side, the Leaf Village side of what took place. Sasuke learned the Uchiha side of what actually took place, or what some of it that took place from Toby. Now, everybody keeps saying that it's got to be Obito. Okay, I will say now it may be a possibility, considering that they showed him pull out his arm or whatever have it. But when you stop and think about it, what real agenda would Obito gain? What would Obito gain by coming against the Leaf Village? He even though whoever's behind that mask said he harbors no ill will against the Leaf Village. He just wants to destroy it to make peace or whatever, and make the eternal Tsukiyomi on the moon. Come on now. I mean, Obito could not face all of these high-ranking shinobis with just the ordinary Sharingan that he had. And there will be no real reason for him to come against the Leaf Village. Like, they didn't let him die. I mean, he died because he tried to save Rin. And Kakashi was trying to pull him out of the rubble, and he told him, no, get away. Take my Sharingan. This is your shot. I will see through your eyes for the future. So there would be no reason for him to go against the Leaf Village. Kagami, on the other hand, he was a Uchiha. Also, he's rumored to be Madara's son. Also, if you pull out all the people who were around the second Hokage, if you look at the manga when they showed before the second Hokage died and made Sarutobi Sensei the third Hokage, look at all the people that are around him. The two elders, the last two elders in the village when they were younger, I can't remember their names, they were there. Danzo, Sarutobi, and Kagami. Now look at where the episodes and the mangas are taking place. Of all the people who he went and was in front of, he didn't get in front of the two elders yet, but he was in front of Danzo. He getting rid of Danzo because all these people had a hand in having the Uchiha clan massacred. So Kagami would gain a lot more for revenge than Obito would if it was Obito, which I highly doubt. It can't be Obito. I feel like it may be a small possibility, but think about it. There's been Kagami. Don't nobody really know what happened to him. It's assumed that he was killed in the massacre of the Uchiha clan, but it's not really. They don't know. Like it's not accounted for. Before Itachi went and destroyed did the massacre of the Uchiha clan, he went and talked to whoever's behind the mask. It's hard for me to call him Toby now, but I call him that because it has to be Kagami. For the fact that the reason is you pull apart Tobiramu Senzu's name, you get Toby, who is the only person